فشفعنا بيوم تبعث حبيبه محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. فسبحان الذي نور العالمين بنور عرش الله. فسبحان الذي نور العالمين تنويرا بنور عرش الله. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ولا نذير له ولا مثيل له. شهادة نرجو قبولها بأمتي وحينا. ونشهد أن سيدنا وسندنا ومولانا محمدا عبده وحبيبه ورسوله أرسله الله تعالى رحمة للعالمين الذي هو ناصر ومنصور بنصر الله. صلى الله تعالى عليه وآله وأصحابه وأزواجه وذرياته الكرام وأتباعه وخلفائه الراشدين المرشدين المهديين من بعده ووزرائه الكاملين في أهله، خصوصا منهم الأئمة خلفاء رسول الله على التحقيق أمراء المؤمنين حضرة أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي ذوي القدر الجليل، ولباقية الصحابة والتابعين رضوان الله تعالى عليهم أجمعين. أيها المؤمنون الحاضرون، اتقوا الله تعالى وأطيعوه، إن الله مع الذين اتقوا والذين هم محسنون. وقال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتاب المنزل على نبي المرسل: وما خلقت الجن والإنس إلا ليعبدون ما أريد منهم من رزق وما أريد أن يطعمون إن الله هو الرزاق ذو قوة المتين. صدق الله تعالى ربنا الكريم. أيها المؤمنون الحاضرون، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Jumuah Mubarak, Jumuah Kareem for everyone. Happy New Year, although our New Year is Hijri, Muharram. But happy new season for everyone. Blessings and mercy. May Allah make everyone's problems to be lightened and blessings to be increased more and more for the sake of the beloved one, Sayyidina Muhammad. And Shaykh Abdul Haqq, Allah bless him, he said for this week, hadith on and Jabir radiallahu ta'ala anhu. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: أفضل ذكري لا إله إلا الله وأفضل دعائي الحمد لله. صدق رسول الله الذي قيل في شأنه محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Alhamdulillah, we reached to another Friday. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from us our doings. It's not as we would like it, but as He likes. Everyone's trying to do their best with the situation. May Allah make it easy. Imam Shaykh, Allah bless him, give him long life and full power. He was saying that the COVID, this virus, everyone is fearing from it. Why they didn't think that it's an obedient servant to Allah. They're saying it's a bioweapon. They say it came from, one person said it came from outer space on asteroids. One person says this, one person says that. Why they're not saying it's a servant from Allah's endless servants? The armies of heavens and earth belongs to Allah. It's one of them. one of those creatures. And he's sent by the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing can come into existence except He makes it to be in existence. And nothing, as Imam Mashish said, if it wasn't for the intercessor, the thing interceded for couldn't come into existence. So it has to have the stamp of Prophet ﷺ or can't show up in existence. So we have to accept. We have to accept. Say, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Some of you weren't here last night. There was a tale, a teaching story that Maulana Shaykh used to say, Shaykh Nazim, Allah bless him, that once upon a time, there was a kingdom with a terrible tyrant ruling that kingdom. And he subjected his subjects to the worst conditions. It's coming here and there now all over the world, locking them down and made their lives miserable. And it was at the time of Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. He used to go to Tur Sinin, Mount Sinai, to speak with Allah. He was known as Kalimullah. He would hear the divine voice and listen and speak with him. And when people knew he was going to Mount Sinai, they used to catch him on his way. Oh, Musa, when you go there, please ask for us this, ask for us that, whatever their hajat was, whatever they wanted. As when people go to Hajj or Medina, people catch them on the way and say, please ask for us while you're there. Musa was passing through that country where that tyrant was in power, and he met a woman there, a farmer's wife. And she said to him, Oh Musa, you're going to Mount Sinai, Tur Sinin, to speak with Allah? He said, yes, inshallah. What do you like? He said, we accept that tyrant, that Allah put these bad conditions on us. It's His will, His divinely will. Only if you can find out for us how long we have to carry it, how long we have to be patient, how long He's going to be there. And Musa said, inshallah, if I can, I'll ask. He walked down a little farther and he met the woman's son, the boy. Same question. Oh Musa, can you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala how long we have to carry these bad conditions? And how long that tyrant is going to be alive? And Musa said, inshallah, I'll ask. I'll ask inshallah. Better to say the inshallah after than before. And I read one place, if you say inshallah I'll do it, means you're not going to do it. If you say I'll do it inshallah, it means you do it. He came farther and met the husband, the boy's father and the woman's husband, farmer. Oh Musa, you're going to Tur Sinin? Yes. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala how long that tyrant is going to live, how many years of life He gave him, that we know how long we have to be patient. He didn't even say how long we have to carry. He said, how many years of life Allah gave that person? Musa said, inshallah, I'll ask. Not to say to Allah, we can't take it. He said, how many years you gave that one? Musa went to Tur Sinin, and he used to come into the divine presence and be lost in a hal, in Allah's presence. When he came back to his senses, Musa Sa'if. When he came to and he turned to go back home, Allah said to him, Oh Musa, didn't anyone ask you anything to ask me? Because always Musa would forget when he was in Allah's glorious Jalali divine presence. He said, "Oh my Lord, you know best. Forgive me." Some of your servants would ask him how many years of life you gave to that tyrant, that they have to carry that conditions. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, "Tell them I gave that 100 years of life to be 100. Musa said, "Okay, we hear and we obey." And he went back. Now he has to tell the people it's going to be like that for 100 years. He meets the man, the farmer. "Oh Musa, how many years that tyrant has?" "The Lord decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, 100 years." The farmer, he said, "La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi." Allah is all powerful, carrying everything. Carry me also, oh my Lord, with your power. I accept your judgment. He referred it back to Allah. Then Musa went a little farther and found the boy, son. "Oh Musa, how many years that tyrant has?" "Oh my son, I'm sorry to say, oh my grandson, 100 years he's going to live." Allah gave him 100 years of life. Means they have to carry that for 100 years, all his life and his children's life also. All he said was, "La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim." No might nor power except with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Carry me, O my Lord, also with your power. I surrender myself to your judgment, to your will. Musa then continued, and then he met the wife. "Oh Musa, how many years Allah gave that tyrant?" "Oh ma'am, I'm sorry, 100 years. You have to be patient." "La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim." I'm surrendering my will to my Lord's will. He's carrying everything. No power except him. No judgment except him. No will except him. And as soon as he told the woman that 100 years, a rider came, a horseback rider, a crier. We said last night they didn't used to have devices, or someone would go through the town or through the countryside on a horse or walking, saying, "Oh people, hear the news, hear ye," to proclaim the news. And the rider was saying, "Oh, hear the news, oh people, the king is dead, the tyrant is dead. Just he died now. Long live the new king." The people were very happy. That person, when all the bad conditions came with him, is going. But now Musa is in a problem. He's a prophet. He came with the news from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it came different from what he said. He told them 100 years, and now he just died now in one day. What happened? He quickly went back to Mount Sinai, Tur Sinin. "Oh my Lord, what happened? I told them 100 years, and you took his life in one day. What? How they're going to believe on me? Oh Musa, I do as I like. Yafal ma yurid." I gave him 100 years, and all the bad conditions came with it. But it was King COVID. I gave the COVID 100 years of life. When the first person said, "La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim," my words, my holy words, Kanzun ghaibi wa shahadat. Ibn Ari said, the treasure from the unseen and the seen. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. Use it. No power or might except with Allah Almighty. You're carrying everything with your will. Carry me also with your will. I surrender to you, oh my Lord. When he surrendered to me, I took 1/3 of that tyrant COVID's life away. When the boy said same thing, my holy words, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim, I took another 1/3 from that COVID tyrant. When the wife said same thing, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. Surrendering back to me, I took the last third from his life and his conditions, and I took that bala, that azab away from that place. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us and grant us from his mercy and make us to be from his surrendered people. The Shaykh always, he says things to make our love of dunya to come down and to try to encourage us to be like those three people in the story and surrender everything to Allah. You might find through your own self miracles. You don't know. Allah asalam kalam. وبالغ النظام كلام الله المليك العزيز الأنام كما قال الله تبارك وتعالى في الكلام وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وكفى بالله شهيدا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. الحمد لله حمدا كاملين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى وصحبه أجمعين تعظيما لنبيه وتكريما لفخامة شأن شفيه. وقال عز وجل من قائل مخبرا وامرا إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد داعي أمته إلى مرضات الله مفخر العرب والأجم مولانا والمولى العالمين المخترمين سيدنا بالقاسم محمد يا أيها المشتاقون لنور جماله متهجون الشفاعة صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. وبارك اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا مولانا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين خاتم النبيين نبي الرحمة نبي التوبة صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم اهدني بفضلك فيما هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك وإنه لا يذل من وليت ولا يعز من هديت تبارك ربنا وتعاليت فلك الحمد على ما قضيت نستغفرك اللهم ونتوب إليك. صلى الله على النبي الأمي وآله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. واغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم وانصره عدوك وعدوهم يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله. اللهم افتح لنا أبواب السداد بأيدينا إن الله لطيف بالعباد. جعل من لدنك وليا وجعل من لدنك سلطانا. سير سيدنا مهدي عليه السلام أيده الله أظهره الله أجابنا الله. اللهم افتح لنا أبواب السداد بأيدينا إن الله لطيف بالعباد. يا غارة الله يا غارة الله يا غارة أدركون يا غارة الله وفي المؤمنين مسلمين ومسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. أقم السلام.